oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Akinori Iwamura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping in now, Carl Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Iwamura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Matt Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate is Coco Crisp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Kevin Youkilis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. So here is Carlos Pena. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Crisp is right there, one down.
That is it.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. If you want to talk about shutting a running game down, the guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, B.J. Upton. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Standing in now, Johnny Gomes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jason Bay. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Mike Lowell. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gomes is there, 2 down. So the next to bat will be J.D. Drew. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. To the plate now, Jason Varitek. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Navarro as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Number 30.
Now the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Jason Bartlett. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Lester has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Popped up. Varitek moving to his left. Two gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Akinori Iwamura singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, no score.
What you want, what you really want. Tell me what you want.
Lowry.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Jed Lowry. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball that's outside.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder, number 10, Coco Crisp.
Next to hit is Coco Crisp. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Popped up. Iwamura is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now here is Carl Crawford, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Carlos Pena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Standing in now, Kevin Youkilis fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The left fielder, number 44, Jason Bay.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jason Bay. Now here's the first offering. Line hard to center field. Upton able to track it down for the third out. Red Sox go down quietly. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Johnny Joe.
Next up is Johnny Gomes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Lowry ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping in once again is Navarro. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Count for 2-1.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Pena is over to take a look at it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Drew. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
Now to the plate, Jason Varitek. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Dogs wanna bark and hounds wanna howl.
Bartlett.
Now into the box, Jason Bartlett popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pops this one up. Youkilis into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Akinori Iwamura, high in the air down the right field line. Into the stands, he got it! And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
So now to the plate, Carl Crawford, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And another foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another one sent foul. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Lowry.
Now at the plate, here is Jed Lowry, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder,
And this is not an
10.
easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Coco Crisp. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Gomes is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Hideki Okajima is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Bay is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, B.J. Upton, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Johnny Gomes, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kevin Youkilis as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Upton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 44, Jason Bay.
Next to hit, Jason Bay. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
High in the air down the right field line. Gomes is there, 2 down. Next up, Mike Lowell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
I'm too involved in God.
Mike Timlin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Navarro trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First delivery to him. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now into the box is Jason Bartlett. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Crisp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, second baseman, Akinori Iwamura.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Akinori Iwamura flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lowell is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Drew.
Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Drew, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. At the plate, Jason Varitek. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Dan Wheeler is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Jed Lowry. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Coco Crisp. A line shot to third base, and they'll put the tag on him. He's out retreating to third base. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Jonathan Papelbon will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And now in the box, Carl Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Drew is there, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So next to bat will be Evan Longoria. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Carlos Pena. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Gomes is there to put it away for out number 1. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, David Ortiz. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More from Fenway in a moment. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Cliff Floyd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The center fielder, number 2, DJ Upton.
Stepping up is B.J. Upton. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Johnny Gomes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
He's had a rough night at the plate, and maybe that last pitch is a good indication of why discipline appears to be an issue.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Rays. Still tied 1 apiece. So now to the plate, Jason Bay. First pitch of the AB now. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. He's got it, and there's one down now. Next, here is Mike Lowell. First pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-1, here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now, J.D. Drew. No balls and one strike. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Jason Varitek, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Shot back up the middle. Upton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in will be Navarro as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
In now, Jason Bartlett. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next for the Rays, Akinori Iwamura. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
0-1 count, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Jason Hamill takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Lowry.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Navarro corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Coco Crisp. He's 1 for 4 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Youkilis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Number 63 is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!